1 year ago, right after we'd crowned the Lucas champion at Eldora, here on the show, I talked a bit about the future of the Lucas Oil Late Model Dirt Series, and specifically the ramped up involvement by Flow Racing. During that Dirt Track World Championship weekend, they announced the 2025 schedule and revealed that Flow Racing would be the series presenting sponsor in a new, quote, multi-year extension. Over the last several years, as we've watched these streaming wars play out, there have at various stages been rumors about Flow potentially owning or buying into that late model series. And I do remember at one point very specifically sending Michael Rigsby, he's the Flow Racing boss and founder of Dirt on Dirt, a message asking if it was true. He denied then that Flow owned the series, and there is publicly available documentation that shows to this day that the Lucas family is indeed still in control of it. Last year, though, I did some speculation, and I said that I could still see a scenario where ownership or a stake was possible for Flow at some future point. And I've seen some start to question what happens for the series with the Lucas family losing patriarch Forrest Lucas earlier this year. And I think it's important to keep that in mind. The Lucas Oil Company has gone through a lot of changes in recent years, and we talked on one past show about their kind of wide-ranging motorsport sponsorships really starting to be pared down. If there were ever, a point where they decided to divest themselves from the late model series, I would imagine that Flow would be there with bells on to carry it forward. There's absolutely no indication anywhere right now that the family is looking to get out or some sort of deal is imminent, but for those fans of the series, I don't think I'd worry too much about its future. And to be fair, even with those sponsorships being reined in, Lucas Oil still has a sizable portfolio of motorsports deals that includes in IndyCar, in NASCAR, the NHRA, dirt racing. As for the late model series, they've got a lot of big events. They've got this solid streaming deal with Flow. They've got a good team in place out on the road. And I'd wager a decent amount of money that succession plans or some sort of purchase has been discussed between the two sides, Flow and Lucas, even if only for S's and G's. Something else to point out here, and a bit of naming gymnastics that didn't go unnoticed at the time. The series isn't called the High Limit Sprint Car Series, it's called High Limit Racing. That change was made after the initial midweek season came to a close. If Flow were to ever get into owning a big time, maybe dirt late model tour or any racing series for that matter, the branding is already conveniently in place. Sprint cars and late models, or insert your favorite division here, under the High Limit Racing banner, doesn't seem to me to be that far-fetched. Maybe it wasn't done specifically because they knew they'd own exactly one series in the future, but it certainly gives them some options.